Happens to be quite a mysterious yet a beautiful bond between the Aries man and Scorpio woman who exhibit an emotional connection with one another. Aries man and Scorpio woman nature. The warmth of the fire is to be felt and not touched. A bull has strong horns to push away things that either appear red or they do not like. An Aries man is a poised and collected being who loves to do things his own way. He has an enthusiastic and fierce side, and as Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, he is a born leader who achieves anything he wants. He is passionate and vigorous and goes after whatever he desires. A Scorpio woman is a ferocious, passionate and intense being. As her zodiac sign depicts water, she is a strong, harsh wave who is calm and hot-headed at the same time. Mars is the ruling planet for the zodiac sign, and she can be a fierce wave crashing down on those around her rather than a babbling brook. She is smart to take the right decisions and is ruled by her desires. Aries and Scorpio trust. As opposed to sexual compatibility, this issue is easy for them. If you lie, you die. Not literally, of course, but a small lie could easily end their relationship. They are both jealous and possessive by nature. Aries likes to win and be the best lover and partner anyone has ever had. Scorpio wants to be the only one that was ever loved by their Aries partner. If they have doubts about each other's actions, it is very likely they won't last very long. Aries man and Scorpio woman, the love affair. A Scorpio woman is an intense lover who is strong both psychologically and physically. An Aries man, on the other hand, is a calm and composed being who likes to strike a balance between him and his partner. This balance is for the times spent apart or sensually together with his partner. With both of these signs coming together as lovers, they would be sensuous and hot as per Aries man and Scorpio woman love compatibility. While being each other's mates, they might not be the typical holding hands or going to the beach kind. If the woman gets clingy, she is likely to lose her heart to him, and if he is looking for someone to stick around and align with his aspirations, he is likely to find himself lonely. But we all have heard about the phrase opposites attract. This phrase holds true for an Aries man and Scorpio woman. A Scorpio woman is someone who needs space to achieve her goals. She can be a rising star or a CEO of a corporate or a stand-up comedian. She would love to come home after a long tiring day to a simpler life which an Aries man can give. Similarly, an Aries man with a successful stature or a struggling career would love to come home to such an intense, passionate and understanding woman as a Scorpio one. Aries and Scorpio emotions. It is really easy for Scorpio to get hurt here. It seems like they jumped into this relationship only for this reason, so they can repay some sort of a karmic debt. Aries will probably never know or understand what happened in Scorpio's emotional world because they simply didn't sense anything. They don't have a strong affection to emotion in general, and they are both trying hard to be strong and unemotional. Since there is no one here to keep the emotional balance between them, it will be very easy for them to openly cut one another, possibly many times before one of them decides to cut their bond entirely. Both passionate and courageous, Scorpio and Aries are equally matched in passion and courage. The Scorpio woman loathes being at the almost childish whims of her Aries man. He can seem like a force she wants to but is unable to control. The Aries man finds something uniquely mysterious, taboo, alluring, dangerous and challenging about his Scorpio lover. The Aries man has the passion, courage and impulsiveness to keep everything exciting for his Scorpio woman, while she has the passion and courage to attempt to control her Aries man by taking his breath away and then bringing him back to life during every sexual encounter. Both jealous and possessive. He's a rough and ready lover who is so dedicated to the physical dimension of sex that he doesn't have time for or pay much attention to the intimate and emotional aspect of sex. The Scorpio woman is all about intimacy and emotions. The Aries man is about just doing it, and the Scorpio woman is almost compulsive about sexual intimacy. These disconnects create a challenge that sparks jealousy and possessiveness. The Scorpio woman wants to be her Aries partner's one great love. The Aries man takes up the challenge because he wants to be the best and only lover his Scorpio partner has ever had or will have. This is a relationship where it's best not to talk about former lovers or even glance in the direction of the opposite sex, because doing so is bound to bring on a fight. Both love a good fight. Scorpio and Aries both love a good fight. Of course, the Scorpio woman sees the fighting as emotional engagement and Aries sees it as foreplay. The end result is that sexual sparks fly and they fall into bed and have hot, passionate make-up sex. Though this settles them down for a while, it doesn't solve the problem. You can be sure the whole scenario of possessiveness, jealousy, fighting and passionate make-up sex will start all over again. Scorpio and Aries are compatibly incompatible. Mars, the planet of war, is the natural ruler of Aries. Mars and Pluto co-rule Scorpio. Mars is the planet that represents our actions, sex drive and desires. Mars controls passion and indicates the strong and uncontrollable sexual urge. Pluto is the planet that represents transformation, regeneration and rebirth. Pluto is known for its destructive qualities and can intensify all things, primarily sex. Mars is the strong driving force which Scorpio and Aries have in common. They share an understanding of what it's like to fight and live to fight another day. Aggressive and sexual. The way each operates is very different, but both Aries and Scorpio are aggressive and extremely sexual. It will be very difficult for this couple to set aside their fighting instinct. Therefore, it's likely that their relationship will be a cross between an X-rated movie and the Clash of the Titans. This coupling is basically a combination of everything most couples don't want to deal with when it comes to a romantic relationship. Possessiveness, jealousy, fighting, and raw instinctive sexual behavior, making it work with Scorpio woman and Aries man. This relationship will likely become the most explosive sexual relationship that either Scorpio or Aries will ever experience, and one they will both long remember. But how can they make it last? A lot of ifs. Scorpio and Aries have their best chance of becoming a lasting couple if they can find an understanding inside their sexual relationship, if they can manage to not to let the fight get out of control and break them apart, if they can be honest and open with each other, if neither has doubts about the other's loyalty, if there's a shared need to satisfy one another, if they treat each other with enough tenderness. That's a lot of ifs. Still, there are times when Scorpio-Aries incompatibility works. When it does, it's because of the couple's extreme loyalty and protectiveness of one another. However, even then it will be an on-again, off-again roller coaster ride that few outside the relationship will understand. And sex will almost certainly be the glue that holds the relationship together. Long-term relationship and marriage prospects. As said before, the Scorpio woman is charismatic and charming, which will make the Aries man go crazy about her. He is direct and she loves clarity and black and white situations. Their love and affection will be expressed in public and everyone will know they are together. Moreover, others will be attracted to this magnetic couple. It takes the Aries man a lot of time to become mature enough for a marriage with a Scorpio woman. As soon as they have been through many challenges together, they are ready to keep their union alive and be more supportive with one another. More trust between them would only bring good. They will deal with everything by communicating more efficiently. If one of them is mistaken, the other one will forgive and forget pretty fast. This is a couple in which partners are capable of bringing out what's best in the other. The Scorpio wife will take good care of her family and home and will advise him on matters of work and social life. He will show her lots of love in return. The Aries man and the Scorpio woman can have a very happy life together. Aries man and Scorpio woman level of understanding. A perfect balance between fire and ice can be challenging. The compatibility between Aries man and Scorpio woman are just as difficult as it can get, as their signs depict fire and ice respectively. Intensity, passion and drive are synonymous of Aries and Scorpio. However, both the signs and their energies work differently. Keeping a different point of view for different situations and understanding the role of the universe into shaping personalities can help both overcome their difference and bring out the good in each other. Aries man and Scorpio woman benefits and challenges. Aries men and Scorpio women are easily attracted to one another. The magnetic charm, charisma and masculine energy of the Aries man is what draws the Scorpio woman to him. They are passionate and might share similar energies and emotions, but in a manner that is sensitive for the Aries man and mellow for the Scorpio woman. It is likely that they could write beautiful songs or sonnets of their feelings, and because Scorpio personality and Aries personality are alike, they shall experience their passion vividly. Aries man and Scorpio woman have enigmatic and palpable chemistry and seem to be perfect match for each other. A Scorpio woman never comes in the way of his work and always starts afresh. She might make him more organized, for she brings in gravity and dedication with her, which make him fall in love with her all over again. She shall be an independent identity and will rule the heart of her family and home. Both an Aries man and Scorpio woman are in for the time of their lives by being together, as the relationship is bound to prosper. All that they plan together will see the fate of success. A Scorpio zodiac woman, just like any other woman, loves gifts and affection. She shall have a generous amount of happiness, as she is bound to receive the same from her Aries zodiac man. The man, on the other hand, is going to count his blessings, for he is eternally grateful for his partner. She is his dream come true, and he will fall in love with her every day, for she is adventurous, just as he would prefer. They would make love passionately, as a Scorpio is known for being a well-versed lover, and an Aries man is known for his hot blood. The Aries man will be awed by her grace and charm, for she is truly what he desires. They would make a perfect, spectacular and soft pair. They wouldn't mind being affectionate publicly, and one could easily see the spilling fondness for each other in their eyes. Though an Aries man is hot-headed, very few know that this is because of the pain he feels at a particular time. On the other hand, a Scorpio woman is known to camouflage herself with modesty and shyness. Her true self is someone who is emotional and vengeful, and only an Aries man can see her true self. An Aries man and Scorpio woman are like time bombs. Both can explode because of their anger. While he might be quick enough and throw a tantrum that very moment, she would keep it to herself, only to use it against him later to cause tremendous pain. Getting along is a challenge, and a lot would depend on who dominates while making love. An Aries man would not in seven heavens let anyone play the Pied Piper, and the Scorpio woman, though being ambitious herself, would wear off her obsession in front of him. A man with Aries star sign can be really wary, for his need to be so dominating can get to a woman with Scorpio star sign. His haughty nature and short temper can drive a wedge between them, for she is passionate herself. He is used to being his own boss and of everything else and wouldn't let her have things her way. Eventually, someone has to give in so as to keep the relationship moving, and if this doesn't happen, they might fall out. Both the Scorpio woman and Aries man are manipulative beings and want to have their own way. While he is of a dominant nature and wants to control everything, the Scorpio woman is equally secretive and covetous. However, even if they find common ground between each other, there still would exist a point of difference because of their striking personalities that lead to an argument, and things turn messy when none of them are ready to lay down their guns. Her charismatic and mysterious way will draw his attention. This will keep the flame sparkling and they will respect and love each other more.